Intro to English Speaking and Pronunciation. Video 6, the R-controlled vowels. Part 1. Review. Vowel sounds. There are 22 total vowel sounds in English. In Video 4, we presented the 10 basic vowel sounds, based on the 5 vowel letters of the English alphabet. 5 were long or alphabet sounds. 5 were short or relative sounds. In Video 5, we learned additional vowel sounds, including 2 diphthongs, which are sounds that require 2 mouth positions. We also discussed the importance of tongue placement in producing the 10 basic vowel sounds, and introduced the University of Iowa's American English Phonetics website as a valuable resource in helping with learning the appropriate mouth and tongue movements. In today's video, we will present 5 more vowel sounds which share a common consonant, the R-controlled vowels. We will also discuss what happens when vowels come into contact with other voiced and voiceless consonants. Part 2. The R-controlled vowels. The consonant R and its phonetic representation is somewhat problematic in English. When the phoneme is used at the beginning of a word or syllable, it often takes on a slightly different sound. Since it is usually going to connect to a vowel as the next sound, the sound will often open up to help connect to the next sound. Let's demonstrate. R, r, red, red, red. In order to prepare for the following vowel, the tongue often has to move forward in order to prepare for the next sound, depending on the vowel. However, when the sound is at the end of a word or syllable, it will often have to move to a more closed position, similar to the sound of the phoneme itself. Let's demonstrate. Deer, deer, deer. Notice how the vowel will begin to blend or mix with the onset or beginning of the sound. Sometimes this will sound like it is cutting the length of the vowel itself. Look at these 2 examples. Bee, beer. Notice how the top example sounds longer than the bottom one, even though it has one less grapheme. The sound is cutting into the length of the vowel that comes before it. The R-controlled vowels. There are 5 recognized phonemes that involve the letter R in the final position of a word or syllable. Note, not every source agrees with this number. In this video series, we are identifying 46 of the 47 phonemes as identified by the Longman Dictionary of American English series, since this is the dictionary series we use in the Kenton ESL program. Let's demonstrate these sounds. Follow along and imitate. The R-controlled sounds. Ear, ear, beer, weird, air, air, bear, share, air. Or, door, or, or, tour, are, bar, car. Here are more words that use the R-controlled vowel. Ear, beer, weird, tear, R, car, bar, hard, air, hair, share, fair, tour, your, sure, poor, or, door, for, sore, or. Part 3. Voiced and voiceless consonants and vowels. English spelling. English spelling uses fairly consistent syllabic units of alternating single consonant letters or digraphs and vowel letters in its spelling. Let's look at just a couple of patterns. Please note, we will explore the idea of syllabic units in our next video series, Advanced Speaking and Pronunciation. Spelling units, short, basic vowel sounds. Consonant vowel consonant, such as hot, bat, red, far, and cup. Or vowel consonant, such as it. Consonant vowel consonant consonant, and variations such as consonant consonant vowel consonant, or consonant consonant vowel and consonant consonant. Examples include path, thumb, this, shall. Here are spelling units with long basic vowel sounds. Again, variations, consonant vowel consonant, and then the silent E. Cake, rule, hope, fire, ice. Consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant, and variations. Meat, faith, tool, though, eat. Did you notice how these units often began or ended with consonants? In these alternating patterns, vowels are often located next to consonants, either in the medial or middle position, or sometimes in front of a consonant. When vowels come into contact with these consonant sounds, they can sometimes be affected in their length. Voiced and voiceless consonants and vowels. Let's demonstrate with a couple of examples. We are going to use a variation of the technique rubber band hands to show how the length of the vowel is affected. We will demonstrate with both long or alphabet basic vowels and short relative basic vowel sounds. Tide, tight. Edge,
etch.
When the vowel comes into contact with voiced consonants, it will sound longer in length than when it comes into contact with a voiceless consonant. This is most apparent when discussing minimal pairs, which are words that have almost exactly the same sounds except for one sound. Here are some other examples of minimal pairs with contrasting voiced and voiceless consonants. Follow along and practice.
Contrasting minimal pairs, long or alphabet sounds. Bathe, bait, bathe, bait. Lose, loose, lose, loose. Leave, leaf, leave, leaf. Contrasting minimal pairs, short or relative sounds. Dead, debt, dead, debt. Cab, cap, cab, cap. Pig, pick, pig, pick.
Part 4. Review. R-controlled vowels are those graphemes in which the vowel sound will sound shorter because of the onset or beginning of the sound. Not every source agrees that all of these are recognized phonemes of English, but they are used in the Longman Dictionary of American English. We also learned that vowels will often sound longer when they precede voiced consonant sounds, and will often sound shorter when they precede voiceless consonant sounds. The reason is that voiceless consonants will cut into the sound, while the voiced consonant will blend into the vowel because both are voiced sounds. This is most apparent when comparing minimal pairs, which are words that share almost identical phonemic representations except for one sound. In our next video, we will continue our discussion of English vowels by exploring two sounds common to American English, the flap T and the glottal T. And in our running total, again, we began with 46 phonemes to identify. We've identified 24 consonant phonemes, 10 basic vowel phonemes, 9 additional vowels, and then today, R-controlled phonemes, which leaves us with 3 phonemes to go. Once again, we want to remind you of the websites we've designed in conjunction with Kenton ESL's main page. Both the speaking and pronunciation and vocabulary development websites can be found at our website at www.kentonesl.org/class-websites. I also highly recommend checking out Rachel's English on YouTube, the best video channel on English pronunciation on YouTube. We'll see you next time for Video 7, the flap T and the glottal T.